Effortlessly. Ah, awesome. Come on. Hey guys, surprise, surprise. I'm just going to be on for a few minutes. I have I want to actually see who I'm meeting with next. Okay. I have a few more sessions for the day, so I'm just going to give everybody a few minutes to come on. I want to talk about transcending space and time. I want to talk about something that I've talked about in live streams in the past. Maybe I've done a couple videos of it, but I actually realized that you know, week after week, month after month, year after year, there are all new people, and you might not go deep into old videos to hear these lessons. So it's worth repeating. And something weird is happening right now. So I'm just going to let this finish. I'm going to let this come up. So as you guys come on, I'm just going to give you a few minutes. Just say hi, share where you're from. Everything is completely frozen. So I'm just going to be patient here and see that this all works out perfectly. I honestly don't know if you guys can see me right now or not. It's all good. Okay. Having a little technical difficulty. And okay, now I can start to see you guys. All right. So say hi in the live chat so I know that you're here. Tell us where you're from. Wonderful. Everybody just suddenly appeared. Diane, you're first. Oh my God. Hello. Queen Isabel. Denitsa. Hi, Johanna. All right. Tomorrow's your birthday. Queen Isabel. Happy birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Isabel, the Queen. Mariette Butler. Hello from Sweden. Belikta. Johanna. I already said hi to you. Jesse. Oh my God. I was just manifesting for you to go live and I got notification. Awesome, Jesse. Good job. I wasn't going to go live today. Amazing. Corinne, hi. Devil May Cry. Oh my goodness. Now you're inspiring me to talk about a little something, something about somebody that transcended circumstances and literally manifested in about what, 12 months, going from making $50 per tattoo to $1,500 tattoo. And when we calculated it, that was a 2,900% increase. Beyond amazing. Beyond amazing. Okay. So shout out to you. Happy birthday. So, Isabel, everybody's saying happy birthday to you. Beautiful. All right. We're almost in real time. That's good. So, Devil May Cry. Yep. You did that. Yesterday, by the way, Devil May Cry, and for anybody else who saw my video yesterday and anybody who I was on sessions with, you guys see, you didn't even know that I go so deep into trust in the infinite being within me that created me and God without that. I allow myself to be on purpose and in mission, regardless of what's happening in my 3D reality. I was literally in what I'm calling lovingly a chocolate induced dark night of the soul yesterday and the day before. And I still showed up no matter how much resistance, no matter what I was feeling, I still showed up and I let myself be the vehicle so God could work through me to, do what I need to do with you guys. And I'm feeling so much better today. So I feel I'm so happy. So thank you for the love, whoever gave that to me. I'm going to give it back to you. I just want to talk about transcending space and time. It's something I have talked about in the past. I might bring up a couple little everyone as you pushed out moments that I've experienced in the past couple weeks as well, because I think that it will also help you guys. I also want to share a quick vagus nerve hack, and please check with your doctor or naturopath or anyone who's obviously monitoring your health if this is safe for you. But um, about a week ago, I was watching a YouTube video around hacking your vagus nerve because it is actually very important that you realize that, when you're in your sympathetic nervous system, you're in fight, flight, or freeze. You want to have a few different tools on hand to be able to get back in your parasympathetic nervous system. So this can be everything from breathing techniques to cold water face plunges, obviously different meditations. The thing that I just started doing that I do believe is already starting to help is taking omega-3s, and the brand is Nature, I think it's called Nature's, I can't see it from here, Nature's Bounty or something. But it is a hack for your vagus nerve, and it's also learning the relationship between your vagus nerve and your gut, um, because a lot of the anxiousness and the instability that you guys also might be going through is because you may have experienced a trauma years ago that, you literally could have been living in this fight, flight, freeze for a long time. And that actually has an effect on your gut, which then has an effect on your mental health. So, with hacking your vagus nerve through just a simple adding supplements, if it's safe for you, of omega-3s, fish oil from a reputable source, shouldn't smell fishy or rancid. Um, and obviously, and I'll share this in the description below, the brand that I started to take because I looked it up. But it also can help you. Just FYI. So transcending space and time, so I can stay on topic. When years ago I had the interior design business that was literally shouldn't have been successful, and it was. It was intended to be something I can prove that if I can do this, then anybody can do anything, because I shouldn't have been successful. I just should have failed miserably. But I trusted in this, and I knew that this was a calling, and I was answering to it because this was actually the purpose of it. So I let my higher self, I let God pull me through all of the dark times. And there were many, many dark times, but I persisted through and I trusted in it. I was about 45 minutes away from the location of my physical business at the time. This was the second location that I had, and things were very rough. This was during a recession. I want to say 2007 or 2008. Every business around me was closing down. I persisted in trust in what was in my soul. Went to this conference, left somebody watching the store, 45 minutes away, watching the conference. I go out in the parking lot and I took all the stuff that I was hearing in the conference and I applied it right there and then. I was aware, obviously, that I was physically in a parking lot 45 minutes away from the location of the store. I went into my energy. And as much as I knew that I was there, I also knew at the same exact time that I put myself energetically back months prior to when I was first looking at the products that I was going to be buying to sell that were physically currently in the store. So I went back in time and I imagined how much, when I saw these things, wow, I was so passionate about them. I loved them so much. I appreciated them. I was like, I know people are going to love these things. These things are going to sell like crazy. People are going to literally buy these off the shelves. So anyway, I went back in time, transcended space and time by energetically going back, literally going back energetically as if I was right there, excited about these products, buying them, buying 10 of them, 20 of them. Oh my God, these are going to sell like crazy, right? Then I also, in that exact moment after I did that, then I went energetically. Physically, I was there in the parking lot, but I was also energetically right there in that same moment, energetically looking in the store as if I was right there, right then, looking at the products that I knew were on the shelves and loving them and thinking, people love this, and imagining people as if I was the customer walking into the store and feeling like there's something about this store. I can't even help it. It's absolutely irresistible. I need to buy this and this and that. Driving back to the store, the person that was watching the store, I check in with, she goes, you're not going to believe what happened. And I was like, I know what happened. She ended up telling me that there was a sudden mad rush where people came in and suddenly was just buying things off the shelf. That was one of my first lessons of how powerful this is, that we are all energetic. Everything is energy. We are all energy. Space and time, you can transcend that and you can go back in time and you can revise situations. Anything and everything that you're experiencing in your reality is your consciousness being shown to you. So if you don't like what it's showing you, you can see it. If you're triggered by it, you can step back from it, observe what did it bring up in you, And then you can go back in your energy. And I suggest going as far back as you can when the traumas first happened. If it's something related to your specific person, but you experienced witnessing, there's been a lot of the masculine. I'm just saying, this is a collective thing, and I'm being called to say this. This has just been coming up that the masculine observed or witnessed perhaps their father or a father figure harming the mother. And somehow that caused something to think that relationships are safe. It's not safe to be loved, and that they weren't able to protect. And it has this thing gets carried in and projected out. And I know that was only for a couple people, not for everybody, but something told me to say that. So I just said it. It just came out. So for that collective, if you're in that, you have to know that it is safe to love. It's safe to be loved. When you're feeling yourself, feeling vulnerable and wanting to be loved, wanting to love somebody, but you're feeling this energy and this anxiousness, it's not safe. Love isn't safe. You want to just address that, go back, transcend space and time. You can go back in your energy and you can imagine it happening differently. Hey, Ashley. I sent Ashley a funny video this morning, a really cute video of a bunny, a really cute video of a bunny and a deer kind of kissing each other and frolicking. It was just so cute. So anyway, let's talk a little bit more about transcending space and time. So when you're triggered about something, the further you can go back, the better. And you can that you're safe because energetically, you know that you're now an adult. Okay. And you're here, you're not technically there, but in your energy, you can go back in your imagination and you can revise the situation of what you would have liked to experience. And it's very powerful. It's extremely powerful. Also, the whole subject of time, it's important to remember that a lot of you guys, everybody's in different stages of your journey of awakening, ascending, and realizing the power of that we all have and hold to be able to experience everything that we want in our reality, not to allow our past wounds to dictate to us what we can have or anything, and that our divine messengers are simply showing us that. So our triggers are truly blessings and gifts. Okay. But the element of time is something that trips a lot of people up. And what I said to my client yesterday when we brought this up was that you have to remember that when it comes to you and your specific person, the two of you guys, you have to stop thinking of you guys as being separate. You're not separate. You are simply not separate. So what you're feeling, they're feeling. And I know a lot of you guys who are brand new, you're like, but then if they feel this, then why aren't they showing up? It is your story that is preventing yourself from being able to experience it. Okay. So you just have to go a little deeper in your understanding of this. Okay. So the idea of time, first, of course, understanding it's just a construct, it's just a program of our human minds. But it's also that the truth, if you're really honest with yourself, if you've been doing this for a year or more, and you're tired and you're frustrated and you're like, well, but it's taking me so long. Why isn't this working? Even asking that question, you're not actually understanding your abilities. You're not understanding who you actually are and what your reality actually is. So even though you think you've been persisting, you haven't actually been in your power. You haven't actually been in your trust. So it hasn't been that long. Take it this way. The true persisting isn't just saying affirmations and then the rest of your day checking your 3D to see if it's working or being triggered because you're not seeing results. True persistence is trusting in who you actually are and who they actually are, and knowing that your entire life is your consciousness just showing you what you need to release and let go of, and go into that Christ consciousness of pure forgiveness, unconditional love. And I don't mean that from a 3D way where people are like, but I do love them unconditionally. They can do anything and it doesn't matter. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying pure, true, unconditional love that doesn't stem from fearful love. It is deep. It's in the heart. It's in your heart and soul. That is God. Unconditional love is God. And all of your power is in God. And in that power and in that energy, space and time is irrelevant, because space and time is only of our human ego 3D conditioning. So you have to shift into a completely, entirely different way of actually seeing life. That's the true shift. So when you come at it from that perspective, you realize that your inner world and all of the stuff that was programmed into you is the cause of the experiences in your outer world. When you really truly know that, then a lot of the old things that you manifested when you didn't realize how powerful your imagination was can become a so what? Not that you take things or people, like, I don't want you guys to become people who don't have compassion for yourselves and to think that people in your reality aren't real. When I hear other people say things like that, it really makes me cringe. You are divine, and so is everyone in your reality. So appreciate and love. And I want to go really quickly before I end this back to the appreciation aspect of when I was talking about transcending space and time with the story that I was saying. The same way that I went back energetically in space and time and I put appreciation in my mind on the products that I was selling. And then I stepped back as if I was the customers looking at the products and feeling the love that I projected onto those products. You step back and in the same way, put that love and appreciation onto yourself. And I don't mean only onto yourself from your outer appearance, although that also does work, but put a deep, appreciative love and value of who you are at the core of you, the kindness, your compassion, your intelligence, your creativity. Really love and project that kind of love and appreciation and energy onto yourself, because when you actually do that, that's how people will sense you. They'll feel that within you, and then you become magnetic. And then you can allow yourself to also, the same way I imagined customers not being able to resist me, you can also imagine whatever it is that you're manifesting in your reality, you become irresistible to them, whether it's clients, whether it's new friends, whether it's colleagues, coworkers, employees, you name it. It's not an egoic thing. It's pure love. God is love, and it's divine. So go into more of an aspect of divine love. Okay? That is irresistible because it feels powerful. It feels strong. Okay. Anyway, I'm glad that I'm out of my dark night of the soul today. And I just love you guys. I have to go over to my next session. It's literally starting now. So I apologize for not getting to anybody's questions. I do love you very much. I pray that today's live session was something that some of you guys needed to hear. Please do comment on the video and like and share the video, because it obviously helps the algorithm with my channel. And I love you guys so much. If you need me, just reach out and I will talk to you soon. Have an amazing and incredible day. Bye. I love you.